Teacher or learner, rethinking the traditional classroom. Imagine a traditional classroom. At the front stands the teacher. The teacher talks. The students listen. The teacher asks the questions. The students answer. The teacher decides what is important. The students write it down, remember it, and repeat it back. For many people, this image of education feels completely normal. But Paulo Freire asked a challenging question. What if this traditional relationship between teacher and learner is actually part of the problem? In Pedagogy of the Oppressed, Freire describes this traditional approach as the banking model of education. Think of a bank account. The teacher holds the knowledge and makes deposits. The students are the accounts being filled. The better the student remembers what has been deposited, the more successful they appear to be. In this model, the teacher knows. The learner does not. The teacher speaks. The learner listens. The teacher chooses. The learner follows. The teacher is active. The learner is passive. Freire's criticism goes much further than saying this kind of teaching might be boring. He believed it can shape how people see themselves and the world around them. If education teaches people that someone else always has the correct answer, learners may become less likely to question, challenge, or investigate. They may become very good at remembering information without necessarily understanding its meaning. Freire argued that knowledge should not simply be something passed from one person to another. Real learning involves questioning, connecting ideas, investigating problems, and making sense of the world. For Freire, the traditional classroom also raises an important question about power. Who decides what counts as knowledge? Who is allowed to ask questions? Who speaks most? Who has the power to challenge an idea? In the banking model, most of this power belongs to the teacher. Freire believed this can reflect wider inequalities in society. If people become used to accepting what they are told without questioning it, education may help them adapt to the world as it is, rather than ask whether that world should be different. So what is the alternative? Freire proposes what he calls problem-posing education. Here, the teacher does not disappear. The teacher still has knowledge, experience, and expertise, but the relationship changes. Teachers and learners become partners in the learning process. Instead of simply receiving information, learners are encouraged to think, question, discuss, and investigate. Dialogue becomes central. The teacher can teach the learner, but the learner can also cause the teacher to reconsider, adapt, or see something differently. Learning becomes something created through interaction rather than simply delivered. This creates a different role for the learner. The learner is no longer simply responsible for listening and remembering. They must participate, ask questions, test ideas, reflect, take responsibility, and make connections between learning and the real world. The teacher's role changes too. The teacher still plans, explains, supports, and provides expertise, but they must also listen, question, respond, and create opportunities for learners to think for themselves. Freire's argument does not mean that all teacher explanation is wrong, or that learners should discover everything for themselves. The bigger challenge is about the relationship. Are learners mainly being taught to receive knowledge, or are they being helped to understand, question, and use it? For Freire, education should ultimately help people become more fully human. That means developing the ability to think, question, communicate, and participate in shaping the world around them. So perhaps the key question is not simply, what is the role of the teacher, or what is the role of the learner? Perhaps the more important question is, what kind of relationship between teachers and learners gives learning the greatest chance to happen?